Hey Leos, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. Please, please, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. And just getting started, and all of your support is very appreciated and super helpful. Okay, so Leos, we have the Father in the Mask, the King in the Forest, and Eros. And honestly, Leos, I feel like there's just this like general feeling here of listen, I don't like I have zero desire to like pretend to be anything other than what I am. Because let's be real, like if you put on a show for people, if you tame your tongue like for people, sorry, my hair is having a like sorry. Okay. If you tame your tongue for people, then they have like a false impression of like what it is exactly that they can expect to be dealing with. And Leo's like I know a lot of us are like we like to kind of just like sit back, let people reveal themselves. You know what I mean? Like it won't take long, you know. And in the meantime, they can think what they want about us. Either way, it doesn't really phase us because we know that they're like we're watching them. You know what I mean? They may think they're watching us, but we're watching them. You know, and it's just kind of this idea of like, okay, I feel like I've done that enough, and I'm just like I'm over it. If for no other reason than that, like you need to just go ahead and know what to expect with me, like right off the bat. You know what I mean? And I almost feel like making this decision is is opening like the door for you to really go into like a whole new I just want to say like a new type of relationship. You know, and I say relationship because eros, I mean that is like passion and romance and intimacy and you know, a diamond is forever, you know, just kind of the mentality here with eros. It's just like it's love. And I feel like you're making a decision to just be honest. You know what I mean? Like no glossy cover up, no, you know, tiptoed language, you know, just kind of like, listen. I feel like that's what's happening here. Okay, Leos. Well, I mean, you know, personally, I think it's fantastic. But okay, the devil. Yeah. Well, because I do. I feel like there's an idea here of like, okay, so I want to manipulation and moving past it. Yeah, because it's just this idea of, you know, like I don't think that it's manipulative to I mean when people first meet you, you know, obviously like you don't want to be rude, you don't want to be imposing, you know, just like just kind of observing, right? We're just like observing. But I think that in that state of observation, you found that you really had to kind of pretend to be somebody that you weren't in order to like appease these people. And it until it got to a place where you're like, well, this doesn't even like I don't even recognize myself anymore. And the person that you guys like is somebody who I actually really hate. And like I don't even like that's not even who I am. And I feel like there's just kind of this idea of like I don't think that you were like actively seeking to manipulate situations, but I do feel like there was an idea here of almost conceding your like yourself for the comfort of those around you so that you could fit. That that's not your role. And so, you know, like people would try and manipulate that. And then I want to say, I'll like just accuse you of manipulating them. And you're like, okay, well, that's total horseshit. And rather than ever get caught up in that again, I'm just going to go ahead and move past that in a real way and be honest with people about who I am from the get go. And if you don't like it, fuck off. You know what I mean? uh, well, I mean, we've had the village in a lot of our reads, right? And I feel like this it's that idea of like we've been clearing out that old energy. And now when we're coming into new areas and new people and new experiences, we don't want to miss out on like the passion. I mean, we are so passionate, and we are big, but we hate to not be able to give that. Like I want to be able to love someone big, and I want to be able to be passionate with someone, and I don't want to have to temper myself to like appease them or the little Twitter twat friends. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to exist wholly. And I feel like there's just this idea here, Leos, of you being like, no, I'm here to exist wholly, and this is who I am, and I'm going to go step into my wholeness of experience. And I feel like there's a love relationship here for you, Leos. The Page of Cups is kind of this idea of like really just someone who is focused on what they're doing, and she's happy to talk to anybody about it if they ask, but she's not actively seeking out the opportunity to share her experience or her, understanding with others. And I think part of that, Leos, is because you've just really been like holding this to you and protecting it because you've had a lot of people who've really tried to, you know, they like it's just like they want to take something from you that feels very intimate with you, right? And it's just that idea of like no one is exactly like anyone else. And if there's something that's very unique to you and your character and who you are, and everybody wants to come and they want to tell you all the ways that it's wrong, and they want to tell you all the things, like there's never a chance for it to really flourish. So you've had to keep it really close to you because it's the only way you keep it safe. And I feel like now you're really coming out of that and you're moving into a place where you no longer feel the need to keep everything so close to you. I feel like there's just this idea of blossoming. I love it. Okay, let's see what else we can get for my Leos. And if this isn't a love relationship, Leos, I want to say that it's just you doing something that you really love with people who you sincerely align with, who resonate um, with your I don't know what your purpose, your drive, your passion. I mean, again, Leos, I feel like there's just this idea here of there's a lot of passion, and it's a decision for passion. It's not this I'm going to manipulate you and try and get you to do what I want you to do type of acknowledgement of you. It's this, no, I see you, I decide you, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's just this, I feel like you are being seen. Like the mask is dropped away and you are no longer this person who people are either glorifying or villainizing. You know what I mean? Like if you can't just function outside of that, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's been exhausting. And I think you've made a decision, you've been making the decision, Leo, to really work on yourself and focus on you and have been practicing discretion about who you want in your life and why you want them there, and have purged the people who are there to manipulate you, and as a result are really being able to make the decision, because I feel like this is a decision to move into something that is just unlike anything else you've ever done. I love it. The Chariot, yes. Again, movement. I mean, some of my Leos may be moving. Um, for other of my Leos, I feel like it's just if you're just moving directions. It feels like this, like the train, like the train track when they pull the lever and then like you shift to the other train track. That's what this feels like. It just feels like you went from here and now you're going here. And it's like I made this decision to cut ties, to pull the lever, to switch tracks, to go in a completely different direction. And as a result, I am able to be free from all of these like falsities that people want to throw at me that like don't even make sense to me, and go towards, I want to say like something that you're not only is it something that you're passionate about, but it's something that you've really been working on. It's something that you have held dear to you, you know. Like I know this is meant for me. I wouldn't have so much love to give if there was never going to be anybody to give it to. I wouldn't have so much passion and drive if it wasn't ever going to get me anywhere, right? Leos. This is my favorite Leo read that I have done in a minute. Okay. Let's pull one more card and we'll call it a read. Quit while we're ahead, right? Okay. Leos. What's good with my Leos? Oof. Okay, we got a few. We got three. The Hunter, the Heart, and the Medallion. I love it. Leos, because it does. It feels like you're just like you're coming in or somebody's coming to you. I mean, take it how it resonates, but it feels like there's just this like movement that comes with like a great power toward, I just feel like this, I know this was meant for me. I love that. Okay. Well, Leos, if you're interested in booking a personal read with me, please click the link in the description box below. If this is where we part ways, thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope this resonates with y'all. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see y'all again soon. Bye.